Alright guys, so finally made it out to the range, shoot the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus with the 10 round mags and the 13 round mags. I'm going to see how this new trigger system feels. It feels good when I was dry firing versus that two-piece one they used to have that was atrocious. But anyway guys, here we go. Also, when you load these mags to capacity, when you put it in like this, you gotta really slap the hell out of it. I'm gonna see, it went in easy when it slides back, so I'm gonna let the slide go on its own, see if it'll jam or anything, because it's kind of a lot of pressure. A lot of people were saying that they don't like it because it's a lot of pressure, but I haven't had a problem. Let's see. Well, there we go. Alright guys, first shot's fired. Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. Ten in, 10 out. Now the 13 round mag. Oh, that one went straight back to my face, guys. Weird. Thirteen in, 13 out, guys. I didn't get to see too much of the extraction of the shells, but one of them went straight to my face. Maybe that'll iron itself out. Now, from this point on, I'm going to be shooting steel case ammo, which is another bit of a torture test. And that's all I have from now on, so we'll see how it likes the steel case ammo and how it performs. Alright guys. Alright guys, so steel case ammo out of the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. I gotta say that the sights, they're sighted in pretty good, and this trigger, it's different, it's better, but you know, like every gun, you gotta get used to it. Whoa. I'm trying to figure out where the reset is. Yeah, the reset is still trying to figure out where it's at. So I don't got to go all the way and release the trigger all the way. But as you shoot it, it loosens up a little bit. That slide release feels a little softer now. Alright guys, all the rounds were fired. I gotta give it to my camera person. They're over there dodging bullets and dodging shells, but so far no problem out of the steel case ammo. I'm gonna shoot about 200 or 300 rounds, get a feel for it, get the trigger down real good. The reset, I had like a false, what I thought was a reset, so I've gotta keep shooting and I've gotta learn where the reset's at. But I'm gonna keep going. Alright guys, so one of the problems a lot of the guys say is when you have the magazine loaded all the way to the max, they're hard to put in. Like right here, you gotta smack the hell out of it. Also, people complain that when you force it in like that, it's really hard to pull the slide back, so I'm gonna see how hard it is. I don't think that's really hard. Other hands might, you know, have a different way of grabbing it, but I'm gonna do it again afterwards with this magazine. All right, here we go, guys. Guys, I don't know if you can hear that, but this gun is on target. It's aimed in perfectly. You do your job, you'll hit the target. But so far so good, guys. I don't feel a lot of recoil. I've had the SIG 365. I always felt that it was snappy. I shot the Springfield, even though they suck balls because they're anti-Second Amendment. I shot that garbage, snappy. So this gun feels like it's just a little flatter. Here we go again, guys. I'm gonna put in this fully loaded 13 round mag. You gotta like really smack the hell out of it, and I'm gonna rack it back. See how hard it is. Oh, that one was kind of hard. But then again, I grabbed it like this, and I usually grab them like this. I'll try it again with a different grip, but this one, it sucked. Alright guys, 13 in, 13 out. I was getting smacked in the head by casings. I don't know if they were going up or what, but I do know that steel case ammo, the ejections are a little bit different, a little bit rougher. But so far, no problems out of the steel case ammo. We're shooting this Monarch. Go to Academy, guys. You can find this tuna can, 800 rounds of 9mm ammo for $229. A little pricier than before, but still gonna be the cheapest you can find anywhere. And I don't know, guys, I'm really liking the shield. It's on target. I've had the shield before, the older ones. Never really clicked with it, but this one, I don't know what they did different. I know it's this trigger. Much better, guys. I'm gonna keep going. Alright guys, M&P Steel Plus. So earlier I loaded this magazine maxed out and I pulled it back. Sucker was hard. I'm gonna try to do it like I normally do it. See how it feels. By the way, that slide really starting to get broken in real good. Alright, the 13 round magazine, you're gonna have to work for it. So I would suggest maybe load 12. Yeah, just load 12 unless you want to have 13. Load 12, charge it, and then put the one round back in. But a maxed out 13 round mag is pretty tough. I had them loaded for about 3 or 4 days to loosen up the springs. They're still pretty tight, but it doesn't bother me any. But you know, like I said, women, they'll have a hard time sliding that back. All right, guys, here we go. Guys, I don't know if it's, you know, the shooting rust. I haven't been out here in months. Or is this gun really that accurate? Because the son of a gun's on point. Again, guys, a 10 round mag, load it all the way up. You gotta hit it. I'm gonna try the finger like most people do. A 10 round mag is not as bad. It still might be a problem for some women or whatever. But the 13 round, yeah, it's a struggle. All right, guys. Guys, this gun reminds me of my SIG P226 Extreme. It was one of those guns where you'd have to just really try to miss, because this thing, like I said, it's on point. The sights are tuned in really good. But I've got about, I don't know what, going on 100 rounds. Gonna keep going, shoot about 300 rounds. And then that should be enough for today. And then my camera person wants to get her gun out and play. But I'm gonna keep going, guys. All right, guys, another thing about these magazines, when you put the 10th round in, you know, you're gonna struggle a little bit. And the 13 rounds also kind of be kind of hard. I can do it because I'm used to it. Other people, they might struggle putting in the 13th round. So just something for y'all to consider. All right, guys. Another thing, guys, these targets are probably about 10-15 yards out. They're not the closest, but they're not the farthest. This is about as close as you're going to be in any kind of encounter. And so I'm landing pretty consistently. So I'm happy with this gun at this range, how I'm able to shoot. All right, guys, another 23 rounds, and like I said, I'm starting to move the gun around. First I was just shooting in the middle, getting my feelings of the gun. Now I'm starting to move it around a little bit. It's still pretty accurate, and this trigger, it's a game changer, guys, from the previous trigger. So gonna keep going. All right, guys, so I'm doing pretty good on these 15-yard targets. I'm gonna go out probably like, I don't know if that's whatever, it's about 5 yards, 10 yards farther. I'm gonna shoot those bowling pins. See if I can hit some, if I can land some hits. Guys, I'm aiming, I'm lining up my sights, and I'm putting the front sight just a little bit towards the bottom end, and that's where I'm landing my hits. So I kind of found a sweet spot. Slide release is already smoothing it out. Slow down. Alright, guys, another 23 rounds. No problem out of the steel case ammo. Sights are on point. The trigger feels really good. It's like one solid piece. So I'm about 150 rounds in. Shoot another. Well, I still got about 130 to go for a 250 break-in. So I'm gonna keep going. Alright, guys, just another little thing. I know most guys say clean your gun before you shake it out shooting. When I got it, it looked a little clean and a little loose, so I just figured I'd bring it out. I want to see how it would act out of the box, and so far it's pretty good. I'm gonna do some one-handed shooting, see how it feels in the hand and the recoil. All right, guys. The recoil ain't too bad with the right hand. Switch it up. So the left-handed shooting, of course, I'm not a lefty. I hit maybe like 3 out of the 13. My misses were probably within a couple of inches. The recoil is not too bad. You should be able to handle it if you ever got to go left-handed. But keep going, guys. All right, guys. So now I'm gonna shoot up a little closer. Like I don't know if that's 10, 15 yards, and I'm gonna try transition from one target to another. See how that works out. You know, the longer you have your gun up, the more fatigue you have, the more you start to miss. So don't expect perfection. Send in, send out. So I'm able to transition from target to target fairly okay. Not the fastest, but I think I probably hit 90% of my shots on these targets, moving them around. So this gun's a shooter, man. I'm liking it. And no problems out of the steel case ammo. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. This is probably going to be like 200 rounds. I'm going to wrap it up here. The gun's working flawless, and my camera person's got the trigger itchy fingers. They're wanting to shoot already, so I'm going to close it with just a close-up of the gun in action. You can see the recoil, you can see the ejection pattern, and then that's going to be it for the video. Send in, send out, guys. 13 round magazine, here we go. Alright, guys, so wrapping it up. Steel case ammo, no problems. Accuracy, above average, guys. Got some plain, regular white dots, but this thing is on point and it's accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and call the video a wrap, and I'm just going to enjoy the shooting. And that's going to be it, guys.